Me Millie. Cause we in the field with them bird like we play for the Eagles. I'm on probation, so let me not talk what's illegal. Switch it up. Today I woke up with my drinker, she rich as a beetle. For my teachers that said I won't make it here, I spend a day what you make a year. I had to drop this to make it clear that I got it lot like Jamaican here. All these shoppers popping.
And what's good, Eagles gang? It's your boy Mushy Robinson coming in with another video. Before I get into it, please like, share, and subscribe as I bring to you more Eagles content on the daily. So yeah, this is the recap today. Apologies for a late recap, but so much was going on. As far as being excited, it's preseason, football season, all that good stuff. So obviously, New York Jets versus the Eagles home opener. We lost 24-21, but again, it's just practice. So I mean, I just wanted to see the mechanics and what was good with the Eagles as far as with Jalen Hurts and the offense. Everything was pretty good. Now I do understand how while everybody kept saying, well, what's going on with Jalen Hurts as far as his mechanics and all that, or he did bad, he did this, he did that. I think the reason why everybody was saying that is because it's different from seeing personally to seeing on TV. Yes, he went for 6 for 6 for 80 yards for 1 touchdown. First, even the first drive, he went to he connected with Watkins, and he went out of bounds. Then he had made a touchdown with Dallas Goedert, and then he got that nasty late hit, going out of bounds. But he got up, he ain't complaining or nothing. He just walked back to the sideline. Everything was good. Manali came over, checked the ball, and everything kept going, kept it moving. So this is my thing about Jalen Hurts. Yes, that was perfect. 6 for 6, 80 yards, 1 touchdown, and then that was it for the day. My only thing is, it was my critique on him. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, it was the first game. We might not even see him for the rest of the 3 games as far as the rest of the season, because, again, we don't want him to go through nothing. I just want him, after he hiked the ball, stay with poise. At the same time, we seen him, do his first read, and he started running off. I mean, he's just going to have to learn his instincts. I know he knows his instincts, but as soon as he hiked the ball, just keep viewing the field. You got wide receivers now. There's no need for you to keep on running. There's no more Michael Vicking. You don't need to do that because you have wide receivers. You got A.J. Brown, you got Watkins, you got Plaxico, you got Devontae Smith, you got your running backs, Miles Sanders, you got Kenny Gainwell. I mean, run when you need to run, and if you need to run, you don't need to go 80 yards down. And as far as you're doing that nice step off that you did in the with the Saints last year, there's no need for all that no more. You can stay in the pocket, use your arm to the best of your ability. That's it. That's all I need. That's the only thing that I need to say as far as with Jalen Hurts. I mean, you have all the mechanics, you got a lot of weapons with you. There's no need to be running. But that was my only thing with Jalen Hurts. Like, you don't need to read your first read and start running, and if you do start running, you don't need to do no north and south. You could do east and west, because you could just look at the field to look for a wide receiver. So other than that, that was perfect on his behalf. What else happened? Oh, the defense. No, before I get into the defense, Miles Sanders, he looked like he was ready. I like how he was in the I formation. My thing is, I just don't like this the shotgun. I don't like the shotgun for running backs, because I just feel like you're not going to go nowhere. I mean, holes might open up, but it depends on what running back that you use. Miles Sanders is perfect for it, but then again, like I said, with a running back, you always want a fullback, or you always want enough blockers just so you can go into the open field and do what you got to do. But other than that, that was a good pickup. We was 14-3 up, and we just had the motion going. I like how Jonathan Gannon was letting the players do what they wanted to do. It was none of that have the linebackers backing up, going out into space. I mean, we had the defense. The defense was exceptional. Jordan Davis with Nakobe Dean, like they did that partnership that they do as far as with being in Georgia. Davis took out 2 people. Nakobe Dean waited for a little bit, and then he went for the tackle. I mean, that was perfect. Then you got Kaiser White. He went for an interception. I didn't even know that guy was big like that. Pause. Meaning, he used to be a safety, but he was like a nice size as a linebacker. He went for the interception. He ran it for a little bit, went out of bounds, and then he was just. It was just exceptional. Then we got Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew came in. Hopefully, we can keep Gardner Minshew as a second string, because just in case, or God forbid, if anything happened to Jalen Hurts, we have Gardner Minshew to take over take the load, and I believe he can take us where we have to get to in critical situations. But yeah, he came in, he did his thing. But that's the thing about Gardner Minshew. He didn't do too much running. What he did was, again, he stayed in the pocket. He looked around, and then he was able to find Plasko. He was able to find Plasko for the most part. Exceptional and thorough job. What else can I say about Plasko? Like he's efficient. I like how he's coming in and he's patient and and the thing is, he was going against rookies and he was going against second string defensive backs. So that's why he was able to catch the ball. And I just like how Gardner Minshew threw it, so he can just, as far as his catching ability, he was exceptional. Now, the only person that I feel that needs to be traded, and I was rooting for him, before I get into that, you already know where I'm going to when I said that. But before I get into that, Brennan Covey, number 41, exceptional. I like how he's catching the ball. I see a lot in him, and I know that he's going to make the team for sure. Like, that's no question. I have a lot of plays that I'm gonna be playing, as far as me being at the game, and just being at the game, just seeing again, it's football season, exceptional. Well, like he ran for he did a punt return. I think he did like 20 yards up, and he held on to the ball, and he was even in the lineup. He went out for some, but again, the third string quarterback, can't think of his name. He was number 13. He was doing all right. He was throwing to 83, and I believe he made a touchdown too. I gotta know these names. I gotta brush up on these new cats that's coming in. But other than that, yes, Jalen Reagor. I just don't know what to say about Jalen Reagor. He was in the third string and he wasn't catching. It was balls that Gardner Minshew was throwing to him, and he was just missing them. And he was right on the ball. He had one that was okay, but again, I just feel that he needs to be traded. He's the weakest link. And again, coaches is looking at him hard. Because I'm pretty sure they want him on the team, but after seeing all these other wide receivers, and they're more hungry, especially Kane, number 85. He came in, he did his thing, and all this is just rehearsal. This is a rehearsal for coaches to come in and pick and choose, and I don't want them to pick the wrong person. I'm upset that they had to let go of Whitefall, but Whitefall had to leave because he had unintentional injuries, and I was rooting for him too, but we had to let him go. But other than that, man, it's good things for the Eagles. Hopefully, I think they play Cleveland next. I won't be there for that game, but I will be for the Minnesota Vikings versus the Eagles home opener. I'll definitely be in the building. So if anybody there, or email me or see me on Twitter, I'll have all that description in the box. But other than that, I don't know. I'm excited. I feel that we're going to make it to the playoffs this year after what I've seen. Hopefully, Shane Stanish, they have thorough plays. Again, this shotgun mess, I just don't like it personally. I'd rather you stay in the I formation, because with the ability of Jalen Hurts, from him drop back and into the pocket, or you don't know what he's going to do as far as going left and right, or just far as getting under from the center. Oh, and then the other center, as far as Kelsey been out, that they said he handpicked, Cam Jerkins, exceptional. I'm talking about he be off the ball, he'll run off the ball, go to the block and stay on the block until the play is over with. I definitely seen that a couple of times. So a good pick on Jason Kelsey perhaps. But other than that, like I said, this was exceptional. We lost, but again, this was just practice. Allen Iverson voice. So I'm just not, I can care less. But the other running back too. Oh yeah, and the only thing I didn't like about, as far as this running game, or not even the running game. They just kept giving it to Huntley too many times. I guess I don't know if they really. I mean, he's special, but they just kept running the play over and over again. I need y'all to throw the ball, and I don't care if it's interceptions, but again, it's just all about the time consuming and what these wide receivers can do and what these quarterbacks, the third string quarterback, can do. So, other than that, it was a well game. Can't wait to see this next one come up. I just can't wait until preseason is over and get to the real games. But other than that, if y'all got any questions, leave them in the comments. I definitely will answer. Until then, I'm just glad it's Eagle season, baby. Oh, for my sponsor too. If you have any credit issues, I have the sponsor of CreditKingCO.com. You go there, sign up, it's free. If you have a low credit score of 400, you want to get to that 700 credit score, nothing but unlimited dispute letters. Get all your negatives off your credit report and have a better credit score. Other than that, and then I have this watch. It's an Alpha Strong watch. It's a nice, it got different colors, black, blue, and it got army fatigue for a reasonable price. I have 20% off. The link and everything will be in the description. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. So again, my name is Moochie Robinson. Please leave your like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll get back to you with another video. Until then, I'm out.